All right, welcome everybody to New Hartford, Iowa, Simons Field here on the New Hartford campus. We are here for a rainy night. Dike-New Hartford Wolverines prepare to take on the Grundy Center Gladbrook-Reinbeck Rebels in a second-round matchup for the 1A Region 4 state softball tournament, or state soccer tournament. Apologies. Tonight, as I said, the Wolverines coming in with a 14-1 record, 8-0 in the conference this year. They only loss the Wolverines suffered was a 3-0 loss to Davenport Assumption earlier in the season. They've only given up 8 goals on the year. One of them was to this GCGR team in their second matchup. First-round matchups, the Wolverines here last Wednesday had a 10-0 win over Appleton-Parkersburg. And the same night, the Rebels were up in Clear Lake and won that one 3-2 in overtime. So, again, a pretty close game there, and 2-2 for most of it. Went into overtime, and they got the win in overtime to set this match up here. On the other side of the bracket, in Denver tonight, Denver will be playing Columbus Catholic. Denver, a 3-0 winner over North Fayette Valley. Columbus Catholic, a 6-0 winner over Clayton Ridge. That game will start about the same time ours does. So if we get scores, we'll keep you updated as we go along. Wolverines and Rebels on the year. The Wolverines have scored 111 goals and given up, as I said earlier, 8. So a 103 goal difference. That's including the 10 they put on Appleton-Parkersburg in the first round. They are scored 309 points on the year. They've taken 591 shots, and 412 of them have been on goal for a 26.9 average. Rebels, on the other hand, have taken 349 shots, 275 on goal, and that's a 16.4 average for them, 4% average. Again, corner kicks, the Rebels have had 79. The Wolverines have had 114. Their penalty kicks attempted, neither team has scored a penalty kick. The Rebels have attempted 1. The Wolverines have attempted 9. As you see, both teams are getting warmed up here, and everybody bundled up, so hopefully that won't screw up my call here too much. I know it'll be tough. It's already tough for me seeing numbers as it is, but we'll see if we get used to calling certain names. On the year, looking at the leaders for each team for the Rebels coming in, leader in goals is Mihaela Olson. She's a senior. She's got 14 goals on the year. She's got 57 shots on goal. Assists, it's Alex Yoder, who's a freshman. 8 assists and 9 goals of her own. And for saves in goal tonight, I'm assuming will be Megan Martins. She's a sophomore. She's got 81 saves and 29. She's given up 29 goals. For the Wolverines, again, the leaders, again, as we talked about last Wednesday, for goals, it's Camille Landfair, a junior. She added to her total. She added 4 more from in the last game, so she's got 53 on the year and 150 shots on goal. Assists is Sophie Hoffman. She added 3 more assists in the game the other night, so her total right now is 33, and she put 5 goals of her own in to bring her goals up to 24 total. And then saves, again, in goal tonight for the Wolverines be Miranda Tyler, a sophomore. She's got 56 saves and only 8 goals given up. Hasn't been overly tested. I think she only had 2 shots on goal, 2 saves on the other night, so she just wasn't really tested. And then the Wolverines really peppered the Appleton-Parkersburg goalkeeper all night and keeping her busy. So we'll see tonight if the Wolverines can keep that up. Expectations are that looking back as the teams have played twice this year. Wolverines, the first game, 22nd of April this year, the Wolverines won that one 9-0. Landfair had 6 goals. Hoffman had 4 assists and a goal of her own. The second time these teams met was the 12th of May, so about two and a half weeks ago, and DNH won that one 6-1. In that one, Hoffman had 2 assists and 2 goals. So Wolverines are 2-0 right now on the year against GCGR. So I expect a lot of something what we saw in the Appleton-Parkersburg game, which was a lot of checking up front, trying to keep Landfair off the off the scoring, out of the scoring column, and it works a little bit, but Hoffman does such a good job of finding her on passes to give her open shots. So it'll be interesting to see how they work tonight. Again, nothing changed there from a state leader standpoint. Landfair is still leading the state in goals, points, shots, and shots on goal. She's first in all those categories. Didn't hurt her standings the other night with what she put up. And then Hoffman, again, is still first in the state in assists. And she actually, with her line on Wednesday, actually moves into third in 1A for points. I believe she's 19th overall, but in Class 1A, she's sitting third, and Landfair sitting first. So Wolverines will boast two of the top three point getters in the state tonight in their class for this matchup. As we get going, as we get a little bit closer here, we will slide over and get our starting lineups. Both teams are trying to get things together. Fans are coming in all bundled up. It's brisk, I believe, a brisk 57 degrees out and rain tonight. So it's not really a great spectator night here, but we've got you, and we'll have the game here, and we'll get the call, and we'll see what we can do. Again, the Wolverines lucky here to host again this one. Winner of this game will play the winner of that Denver-Columbus game on Thursday night. That will start at 6 o'clock, and it will be at the highest remaining ranked team. So it would be the Wolverines if we win tonight. It will be back here in New Hartford on Thursday night. So, again, so the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union is proud to champion the Iowa Girl. Thank you for joining us. Support young women in athletics and ensuring they continue to walk down every main street and every town with their head held just as high as every boy. As we get going here, officials are unbundling. Looks like we're finally going to get to see some numbers. Both teams were pretty well bundled up, but last game it was like I said, Hoffman and Landfair both scoring. Bakken had a goal for the Wolverines and lost it. And Roeder had the goal that ended the game, that 10th goal that ended it about midway through the second half. So as we strap in, we got about a minute and a half to go on the clock, and then we'll get the opening announcements, and I'm assuming the national anthem, and we'll be off and running. So till then, we'll leave you with some sights here of the rain and the field as the teams get ready, and we'll be back with the call here shortly. All right, welcome back here to New Hartford, Iowa, Dike-New Hartford soccer. As we get prepared here to start the start this match off against the GCGR Rebels. Wolverines will start like normal. Tyler in goal. For the Rebels, it will be Megan Martins in goal for them. It's like this will be Michaela Olsen to start the game off for the Rebels. All right. Ball is up and headed by Hannah Steffen. Chased down there by Olsen. It's like that was be hard to see. That was Varney over there. Be a throw in for the Rebels. Rebels throw it in. And Varney with the header. Hoffman ball out. Swartz with it. Landfair takes it back to Swartz. Swartz up. It's like that was looking for Landfair. Ball ends up with Katie Clark. Was Bearing there bringing it up. Again, Rebels here on the attack. Katie Rickert taking the ball up. Ball is centered and cleared out by Bearing. Landfair attacking, and the ball is just chipped out of bounds there by Caden Muller. So the Wolverines will have a throw in. Looks like that'll be taken by Fager. Fager to Landfair on the throw in. Landfair Swartz takes it. It's off a Rebel. Swartz now with it. Comes around the corner. Looks and stopped by the goalie, Megan Martins. Martin's kick is away. It's off the side of her foot a little bit. Tipped up. Allie Steffen with it, plays it. Steffen sneaks the ball through. Hoffman to Varney. Varney down the middle. Varney looking for Landfair. Out the side, that is Jorgensen. Jorgensen centers to Landfair. Goal. Landfair finishes the first one off. 38 minutes to go in the first half. Great pass by Jorgensen. Again, just a great play by the Wolverines, continuing to put that pressure on. Becca Jorgensen finds Camille Landfair in the center, so we will have the Rebels starting it off again. Ball is taken away by Hoffman. Hoffman to Swartz. Swartz looking for Landfair down the middle. Landfair comes away with it. Landfair with the touch. Finds Bearing. Bearing looking for Hoffman. Ooh, centered across to nobody. Ball is up. Ball being controlled by Olsen. Michaela Olsen steps around Bennett. Ball is chipped up there by Rickert. Olsen chasing it down. Hannah Steffen chips that ball out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for the Rebels. Rebels throw in. Comes to Rickert. Ball's poked away. Oh, misplayed to Landfair. Landfair throws it up. Hoffman on the run. Ball is chipped. Oh, Jorgensen ends up with it. Thought that one was going out. Did not. Jorgensen battling with Yoder. And Bennett tips it away. Varney looking for Bearing. Bearing up to the middle. That will be stopped. That's stopped by Martins there in goal. Martin's kick just about midfield, played by Bennett. Bennett and Rickert battling. Ball goes out to be throw in for the Rebels. Rebels throw in, looking for Rickert. taken by Bennett. Bennett off of Rickert's legs, out of bounds, be a throw in for the Wolverines. Bennett takes the throw in. Looks for Jorgensen. Jorgensen, who looks like it went off of her out of bounds. Rebels will throw it in. Header by Bennett. Bennett to Jorgensen. Jorgensen, Varney. Varney with it. Coming down the middle. Looks for Landfair. Landfair with a touch. Looks for Hoffman. Hoffman spaces. Looks to get to Landfair. Landfair to Hoffman. Hoffman with a touch. And the ball goes out, and it is a goal kick off of Hoffman. So Rebels will take this. Looks like that is Megan Cooley taking the kick. Ball is up to Ava Wyatt, and then out of bounds. So it'll be a Wolverine throw in. Looks like Bennett will take the throw in. Bennett looking for Jorgensen. Ball is knocked out by the Rebels. Be Wolverine throw in again. Bennett takes another one. Again, looking for Landfair. Landfair to the center. Ball was deflected up and over top. So it should be a Wolverine corner to be taken by Hoffman. Wolverines here again lead 1-0 with 34 minutes to go in the first half. So Hoffman preps for the corner kick. The Wolverines are set. Kick is up, headed by Varney, and out. So good look by the Wolverines, trying to get that quick score off the corner. This again will be taken by Cooley. Cooley with the goal kick. Up, taken away by Bering. Then out of bounds off the Rebels. Be a Wolverine throw-in. Looks like Fager will take this one for the Wolverines. Throw in looking for Landfair. Landfair, ball slips off her foot. Cleared out by Rickert. This is Brooklyn Yoder then across. It's like Bennett will end up with it. Bennett to Jorgensen. Jorgensen trying to get to it before it goes out. Able to save it. Jorgensen to the center. Had Hoffman there. Ball is cleared by the Rebels. Allie Steffen back. There's Fager with it now. Fager flips the ball up to the middle. Landfair has it. Touch up. And Hoffman will go get it. Hoffman to Varney. Varney coming down the middle. Varney chips it to the goal. It's off the hands, but held up by Megan Martins in goal. Martin's kick is off the side. Fager makes a run at it. Ends up coming to Bering. Bering to Swartz. Swartz back to Fager. Fager kicks it up. Swartz on the run. And be off of Swartz. And a goal kick coming for the Rebels. Looks like this again. This will be Rickert. No, sorry. This is Cooley taking that. Cooley comes up the near side. It's chipped out by Fager. So it'll be a throw in for the Rebels. Throwing the ball in. Looks like that is Caden Muller. Muller's throw in is taken away by Fager to Swartz. Swartz to Hoffman. Hoffman looks down the middle to Landfair. Landfair the run, and that we picked up by Martins. Martins kick right to the center. Bering plays it there. Landfair. Landfair to Hoffman. Hoffman looking for Landfair down the middle. Hoffman again. Ball is then held up and stopped by Martins in goal. Martins again getting peppered tonight, as we talked about. Martins kick out. Takes a big hop over top of Rickert. Taken away by Bennett. Bennett to Varney. It's like Varney chips it in. And you got Jorgensen with it right now. Jorgensen circles around. Ends up with Hoffman off the deflection. Hoffman to the middle. Just wide of the goal. And it'll be a Wolverine corner kick, it looks like. Well, the Wolverines are setting up for this near side corner. Hoffman again coming out to take it. So Wolverines get set. About 30 minutes to go here in the first half, 31. Wolverines lead 1-0. So Hoffman gets herself set. Here's the kick. It's up, touched by the, looks like it was Cooley, ended up getting her foot on it. So here comes the Rebels. Yoder looking to the middle. Lots of Wolverines there. Varney ends up with it. Bearing there. Tipped away by Yoder. Ball is up. Looks like it'll be Hannah Steffen. Back to Tyler. Tyler will kick it up. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in by the Rebels. Bearing pressing. Be another throw in here by the Rebels, by Brooklyn Yoder. Ball ends up taken away by Fager. Fager looks up for Hoffman. Hoffman has it. Hoffman fakes. Looks down the left side. That ball will squirt out of bounds. Had Swartz running, but could not quite keep it in. So it'll be a throw in here by Cooley. Swartz has a play on it. Still with the Rebels. Now it's back to Hoffman. Hoffman. Olsen with a good tackle there. Here comes Alex Yoder. Yoder to the middle. That'd be fielded by Tyler. Tyler looking ready here to kick this one away. Tyler's kick. Big hop to, we had a header there. It's like that was Katie Clark. The good play on the ball behind Landfair. So Bennett looks up. Bennett to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Varney. Taken away there by Rickert. But back to the Wolverines. Hoffman has it. Hoffman still working. Chips the ball out to Bennett. Bennett up the right side. Bennett looks for Jorgensen. Jorgensen with it. Jorgensen to the middle. Touched up by Landfair. And sliding stop by the goalie, Martins, as Landfair was bearing down on her. I think this one again will be taken by Cooley. Cooley's kick is up to Rickert. Taken away by Hoffman. Hoffman and Rickert battling there. Ball is out to the Wolverines. So it'll be a Wolverine throw in by Hoffman. Hoffman up to Varney in the middle. Oh, just got by her. The Rebels chip it back. And it will be cleared by Rickert. So it'll be another throw in here from Hoffman. Hoffman's throw in, looking to Landfair. Landfair with it. A lot of movement here. Landfair dribbles around. Back to the center. Off to Jorgensen. Jorgensen back to Landfair. And the ball is cleared out by Rickert. But good play by Fager. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Steffen. That was Hannah Steffen there. It was a great play by Steffen. Bearing with a touch up. Swartz is on it. Bearing gets foot on it. Ball ends up with Yoder. Yoder coming across. Ball will go. Ball stayed in. Bearing with a good battle there. Swartz to Varney. Varney looking up to Hoffman. Hoffman to the center to Swartz. Swartz just couldn't quite get enough on it. Martins makes a good stop at the far post. Martins' kick is away. It's like Steffen was playing that. Steffen and Olsen playing that against each other. Ball ends up with Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking for Varney. Varney up to Landfair. Landfair back to Varney. Varney puts it up to Swartz. Swartz will circle around. The ball is cleared out by, it's like that is Caden Muller back there. Ball up to Hoffman. Throw in to Hoffman. Hoffman looks to the center to Landfair. Goal. Martins came out trying to make that stop and could not quite get her hands on it, but Landfair gets her second goal on the night. Hoffman gets her first assist. So Wolverines up 2-0 here with 26 minutes to go in the first half. So again, the Rebels prepping to start this one off. They are going to go deep with it right away. Bennett with a play on it, but it's like Bennett and Fager back there. We've got a stoppage. It's like it'll still be Rebels ball. Not 100% sure. It's gone out, so we got to throw in. Rebels throwing is headed away by Hannah Steffen and back out of bounds. So Steffen, good job inside there. Here goes another throw in by the Rebels. Ball's up. Hoffman clears it out, but right to Naomi Clark. Ball ends up out of bounds. Will be a throw in here for the Wolverines. Looks like that throw in was by Fager. Hoffman with it. Hoffman looking up for Varney. Varney with the run. Varney looks up for Landfair. Landfair couldn't quite get enough on it, and it's stopped by Martins. Again, good run up by the Wolverines. Another good pressure here. Martin's kick out is tipped back towards the Wolverine goal. Back to Landfair's got it now. Landfair, a three around her. Ball right to Martins. Martins with a good stop there. So her kick out again. This again will be played by the Rebels. Ball poked away there by Bering. Swartz is pressuring a little bit. Ball up to Bennett. Bennett ends up with it. Bennett looks up to Jorgensen. Ball gets out of bounds, so it'll be a Rebel throw in. It's like that throw in will be by Rickert, I believe. And we have a substitution. Substitution for the Wolverines. Swartz will come out. And is that Olivia Bakken? Olivia Bakken comes in for the Wolverines for Swartz. So throw in by the Rebels. Ball touched up there by Jorgensen. Hoffman with it. Hoffman still with it. Hoffman has ball taken away. Then back. Varney with it now. Varney coming down the middle. Hoffman on the run. Wolverines looking to attack. Ball is up to Jorgensen. Jorgensen crossed. Good stop there by Martins. Martin's kick is off to the left. A missed touch there by Alex Yoder. Taken away by Fager. Ball ends up with Landfair. Hoffman battling there with Yoder. And we have Wolverine ball. We foul on Yoder. So it'll be Hoffman with the ball. Wolverine set up to attack here again. Hoffman gets ball set. Wolverines are set. Rebels are getting set. Hoffman's kick is up and just wide of the goal. So it'll be a kick for the Rebels. Looked like Hoffman may either got a little too much on it or we didn't quite have the run we thought we had. So it was, again, a good look here. So this will be Cooley taking it for the Rebels. Kick is up. Ends up with Varney. Varney battling with Rickert. Rickert with the ball. Hoffman steps in front. That is Allie Steffen. Kicks it back deep. Ball played up there by Cooley. Cooley and that was Landfair playing there with her. Be a Wolverine throw in here. Throwed in by Bakken to Varney. Varney circles around, looks for Landfair. Oh, there's Bakken. There's Bering, takes it away. Wolverine still on the attack. Taken away there by Blom. And then here comes Fager. Fager gets around. She's wide left. Puts it to the center. Touched up by Landfair and just wide. Landfair looking for that third one of the night already. Wolverines doing a good job of finding her in the center. So this will be Cooley taking the kick again. Cooley gets set. Ball's up here to Muller. Fager battling with Yoder. And Bering ends up helping Fager take that ball away. Ball is up. Sneaks by. Jorgensen kick up and high and wide. So it looks like we will have substitution coming in for the Rebels. That looks like that. Didn't see who went off. But it looks like Ava Wyatt back on. All right, throw in by the Wolverines. Jorgensen throws it in. Landfair. We got Landfair with an attempt at it. Cooley coming up. We got it's like we foul on Landfair. Cooley got a little limp going there. Rickert up deep. Like Olsen running deep. Battled there by Hannah Steffen. Steffen up and clears it out. Goes out of bounds. Will be a throw in for the Rebels. Rickert throwing it in. Right, so we had a foul there. Trying to catch, I missed the substitution, I believe. Wolverines up. Hoffman with it. Hoffman off to the side. That looks like Apple out there. So Apple snuck in on me. Did not see that substitution. So Hannah Steffen takes it away. Pokes ball to Hoffman. Jorgensen up and stopped by Martins. Again, good look there. Just, ball is up in the air. Played by, I think that was played by Yoder and then off of her sister. Ball ends up. Landfair is chasing it. Landfair saves it before it can go out. Landfair with it to the middle. Landfair's shot is gobbled up there by Martins. Martins' kick is away. Played there by Allie Steffen. Steffen to Varney. Varney back on the attack. Varney's shot is gobbled up there by Martins. Wolverines again peppering the goal. Trying to play most of the game in their opponent's end. Was headed up there by Hannah Steffen. The ball kicked deep by Rickert, and that is Allie Steffen back. Steffen kicks it up. Hoffman coming to look to make a play. Ends up with Landfair. Jorgensen and Clark going at it. It's like Jorgensen and Clark there battling, and Clark, a little bit of a bump on Jorgensen. We're going to switch balls up here. Like that'll be Bering putting the ball in play for the Wolverines. Bering looking up. Puts it up to Bakken. Ball is poked away there by, that was by Muller. Poked away. So it'll be a throw in here for Fager. She gets down. Prepares to throw this in. The Wolverines get set. Like Wolverines did make a change there. I'll get that here in a minute. Jorgensen, or Landfair's shot is just over the goal. That was Jorgensen that came off and Roeder in for her. All right, so again, this will be Cooley taking this kick. Kick is up. Hoffman makes a run at it. Clark. Rickert. It's like Rickert and Blom are battling there. You got Steffen in a battle with Olsen. The ball is up. It's taken away here. Fager came and made a good play on it. And Muller takes the ball out of bounds. So Fager's throw in to Landfair. Landfair across. Played by Rickert. So again, Varney puts it up. That ball is now played there by Blom. Blom goes around Bering. Bering stays with it. We're going to have a foul on Blom. So it will be Bering taking it. Nope. They called it on Bering, so it will be Blom taking it. Ball's up, touched up there by Steffen. Up, Allie Steffen chasing. To Bering. Bering up the middle. Again, another clearer by Hannah Steffen. Hoffman makes a run at that, makes that one a tough one. So the ball ends up out of bounds. It'll be a throw in by the Wolverines. Fager to Hoffman. Hoffman turns. Hoffman ends up out of bounds. The ball ends up still in. It's Allie Steffen. Steffen up to Landfair. Roeder running with her. Landfair to Hoffman. Hoffman shot on goal. Off the hands of the goalie and finished by Olivia Bakken. So 14-19 to go in the first half. No goal. No goal scored. Officials wave that goal off. It's like it'll be a kick taken by Cooley. The kick is up. Touched by Bering. Played by Bering. Bering keeps battling. Back to Varney. Varney in the middle. Varney to Landfair. Landfair. Quick touch to Hoffman. Hoffman around the corner. Hoffman's shot is just wide. And Hoffman got some speed on that, but could not quite wrap it around. So it'll be looks like it'll be a kick here by the Rebels. Kick will be taken here by Cooley again. Cooley's kick off here to the left. Bakken fields that. Bakken to Landfair. Landfair puts it back up on goal. Back to Cooley. Cooley will clear it. But Varney will be right there to take it away. Varney, Hoffman with it now. Hoffman off to Apple. Then off the Rebels, out of bounds to the Wolverines. Looks like Apple will have the throw in here. Apple's throwing to Landfair. Landfair with it. Landfair to Roeder. Roeder's kick is going to go off of the Rebels. It'll be another throw in for Apple. Apple's throw is up to Hoffman. Hoffman turns. Hoffman to the middle. Ball was cleared out by the Rebels, but touched up there by Apple. Apple to Landfair again. Landfair turns the corner. Landfair, Hoffman ends up with it. Hoffman's shot is wide and high, so that will be another kick here for the Rebels. The Rebels are going to make a change. It's like you have got Blom coming out. Some adjustments made. try and get that number here as soon as we can. Throw in by the Rebels, headed by Fager. Wolverines defense is back. Ball is kicked out of bounds. Be another throw in by the Rebels. Ball taken away by Bering. Bering back, and then the Rebels take it and kick it up in and out of bounds. It'll be a Wolverine throw in. Fager to take it. Fager's throw. Bakken. Ball is off Bakken. It'll be a throw in by the Rebels. Rebels throw in. Headed by Fager. Back to Allie Steffen. Steffen goes back. Steffen is battling Alex Yoder back there. Ball goes, Yoder's kick goes behind the net. So it'll be Tyler taking it for the Wolverines. About 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Tyler's kick is out to Apple. Apple up the side. Apple looking to the middle. Ball touched up by Rickert, but Roeder runs with it. It'll be Wolverines throw in. Hoffman with the throw in here. Hoffman's throw looking for Varney, but ends up with Apple. Apple with it. Apple up the side. Again, he'll be off the Rebels, off of Wyatt. Be a Wolverine throw in here. Hoffman to take it again. Hoffman's throwing again, looking for Varney. Varney battling. It's like the ball again is be poked away by Clark. Wolverines again battling here. Be a throw in by Hoffman again. Hoffman's throw in to Landfair. Landfair is tackled. Landfair is fouled, so it will be Landfair getting set for a penalty kick. Landfair gets herself set. Martins readies herself in goal. Officials explaining the reason for the call to Katie Clark. All right, here we go. Landfair sets. There's the whistle. Landfair's kick is off Martin. Martin with a good save. And Martin makes a diving attempt. Landfair is still there. Bering has it. Varney with it. Varney has the ball poked away. Stays in bounds. Bering with it. Back to Fager. Fager looks up. Varney ends up with it. Varney. Landfair comes back with it. Landfair still going. Ball is off of Martin's hands, but a good stop by Martins. Martin's kick is up. No play on it initially. And it looks like Allie Steffen. Ball is back. Apple and Roeder are going back for it. Roeder with it. Roeder up to Varney. Here comes Varney on the attack. Varney looks up to Landfair. Touch. Quick touch by Landfair. She ends up with it. She pokes it up. Looks like she was looking for Hoffman. Wasn't quite there. Ball comes out to Varney. Varney back to Landfair. Landfair touch up to Varney. Varney looking for Bakken. Ball ends up out to Fager. And then that will be off of Fager. Fager battling Brooklyn Yoder there. And ball ends up off Fager. So it'll be a throw in here for the Rebels. Rebels throw in. Goes to Yoder. Ball ends up out of bounds. Nope, when we got substitutions for the Wolverines and for the Rebels. So it looks like we are going to have Swartz in for Bakken. Fuller is in for Allie Steffen. And I missed the third one. We'll get it when we see him. Varney up to Hoffman. Hoffman goes up looking for Swartz. Swartz run by. Swartz up along the left. Looks for it, and ball goes off and out. It will be a corner kick for the Wolverines. Rebels did a good job of clearing it. I think Swartz just missed it just a little bit. Didn't have much on it, so it will be a corner kick for Hoffman here. Hoffman gets herself set. Here's the kick. It's up on the backside. Touched up. Looks like a touch by Fuller. Ball taken away here by Bering. Bering looking for Jorgensen. Jorgensen was the other Wolverine that came in. Ball is up. Left side, that is Olsen. Olsen circles it back. It's like Fuller chasing. Varney with it. Varney, Landfair, shields off. Landfair with the ball. Landfair looking to reset. Looks for Hoffman. Hoffman centers it for Landfair. Touched by Landfair. She goes around. Landfair. Ooh, just pops it over top of the net. Looks like she was trying to go high with it and got underneath it a little bit. So this will be the Rebels coming back with a kick. Looks like that will be taken by Cooley. Cooley goes. Oh, nope. Looks like we got a corner. Corner kick. Must have been touched up on that shot by Landfair. Looks like we will have Hoffman with another corner kick for the Wolverines. Hoffman gets set. Wolverines are set in the middle. Ball is up. Hoffman looking for Landfair. Gets through. Landfair could not get a touch on it. Ball is cleared out by Brooklyn Yoder. Be a throw in for Fager. Fager goes to Landfair. Landfair turns the corner. Stays with it. Landfair. Jorgensen. Jorgensen's kick is outside the goal. It's a good look there. Had some contact, but this will be Cooley taking it for the Rebels. Cooley's kick is off the side. Swartz lets it go out, so it'll be a throw-in for the Wolverines. Fager will take it. Fager looks to throw it to Landfair, but Landfair wasn't moving. Threw it where she thought she was going to be. Here we go, Fager again. Landfair with a good set. Landfair squares up, posts her up. Landfair pokes through. Looks like she got stepped on there. The ball is cleared out again by the Rebels. So this will be another throw-in for Fager. Looks like that was cleared out by Muller. So Fager's throw to Hoffman. Hoffman battling Abel Wyatt. The ball is off of Wyatt and across the end line, so we get Hoffman corner with 4:47 to go in the first half. Hoffman lines it up. Ball's up to the backside. Looks like that was to Varney. Varney's ball is off Varney's foot and high and out. So the Rebels will make another change. It looks like they're getting Michaela Olsen off the field for a slight bit. Trying to see who that was. The ball gets taken away by Fuller. Looks like that is Braylon Morgan who came in. So there again, Bennett is back in for the Wolverines as well. Bering looking up. Hoffman. Hoffman dribbles around. Hoffman in the center. Hoffman, quick move. Shot is just wide. She looked to go near post and couldn't quite get it around the corner. Be a kick for the Rebels. Again, Cooley will take this one. So the Rebels get set. Cooley up. Fuller had a play on it. Ends up with Fager. Fager on the left side. Fager comes up. Taken away there by Muller. Muller goes deep with it, but it's bearing back. All Wolverines back. Ball goes back to Tyler. Tyler sets herself, gets a good kick out. Looking for, ball ends up with Jorgensen. Looking for Bennett, but ball to Jorgensen. Jorgensen up the right side. Goes around. Jorgensen wraps it to, had nobody there. Everybody was a little deeper than that. Swartz ends up with it. Swartz to Fuller. Fuller back to Swartz. Swartz back to the middle. The ball is out, and it will be another corner kick. That was Cooley trying to clear it, and it ends up out the end line, so it would be another corner kick for Hoffman. Hoffman comes in here again, take another corner. We are at about 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the first half. So Hoffman gets herself set in the corner. Ball is up. Backside, attempted header there by Varney. Ball comes out. Ball's up the side, taken away there by Bering. But right back to Yoder. Yoder comes up the sideline. Allie Steffen with it to her sister, Hannah. Hannah up to Swartz. Swartz battling, and it looks like that wall will be out on Muller, so it'll be a throw in for the Wolverines. Fager looks to take that throw in. Fager's throw is up to Hoffman. Hoffman circles. Hoffman with the ball to the middle. Hoffman to the left. Goal by Hoffman. Really a great job of Hoffman with Wyatt on her back. Turned the corner and got that score. So there is the third one for the Wolverines. Minute 53 to go. Goal by Hoffman makes the score 3-0 Wolverines. Minute and 53 seconds to go in the first half. Ball will be started in there. Ball is off the official. Ball was touched back by Olsen. I think that was Katie Clark, then took it off the referee. So Varney makes an attempt at it. Ball gets poked back to the Wolverines. Hoffman with it. Hoffman coming up. Got Jorgensen on the right. Landfair in the middle. Landfair. Jorgensen's kick is good from well outside the box. Jorgensen with a deep shot there to get the Wolverines another goal. Jorgensen with a great goal from that side. That was a great look. That's the deepest one I think we've seen here in a couple games. The Wolverines doing a good job of really setting it up. So here again, Rebels will put it back in play. Ball will squirt off to the left, and Bennett will let it go out. Bennett will have a throw in. Bennett's throw is up to Jorgensen. Just scored that last goal. Jorgensen, she keep it in. I don't know if she kept it in or not. Must have. Ball is still live. Ball is deep by Cooley. It's like Tyler will go make a play. Tyler will just get this thing out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Rebels. Rebels looking to throw in here. We are down to under a minute to go in the first half. Rebels throw in. I think that ball will go. Varney's able to keep that thing off the end line and out to the side. So throw in for the Rebels. Bering clears it out. Jorgensen comes and gets it. Hoffman back to, Hoffman looked for Jorgensen. Jorgensen ends up with it. Jorgensen battling. Jorgensen goes down. Varney cuts off. Ball ends. Bering didn't quite get enough on it there. Made it a little dicey. Tyler gets it cleared, though. Here come the Rebels back. Swartz battling. Swartz and Apple's on our team. Swartz and Blom battling. So we have reached halftime. Score at halftime is 4-0 Wolverines. Two goals by Landfair, one by Hoffman, and then one by Jorgensen. So the Wolverines have put a lot of pressure here on the Rebels goalkeeper, but the Rebels have done a good job of clearing the ball deep and making the Wolverines get back on defense. So we will cut away here for halftime, 10-minute halftime. We'll be back after the half with the second half of action. All right, welcome back to New Hartford, everybody. We are about just getting ready to start the second half here. Wolverines do lead this one 4-0. Goals by 2 by Landfair to start the scoring, assisted by Jorgensen and by Hoffman. Then you had a Hoffman goal, and within the same minute, Jorgensen puts the fourth one in. So here we go. Wolverines up 4-0. Wolverines will have possession here to start the second half. Be the same group on. We are 40 minutes away here from the regional final. Everyone looks a little bit chilly out there. Rain's been coming down the entire game. Ball is touched up there by Landfair. Landfair to Bering. Bering looking for Bennett. Bennett to Hoffman. Hoffman around. Hoffman down the middle again. Nope. She'll hold up. She'll look to go down the middle to Jorgensen. That will be taken away by Cooley. Jorgensen stays with it. Jorgensen with it on the left. Jorgensen and Cooley battling. Cooley goes down. Ball is touched up there by Landfair, and it will be... It's like it will be a corner. A corner kick, and this one's going to be taken by Bering. So Hoffman's taking them all in the first half, and Bering will come out and take this first one in the second half. He's up. Ball is up. Hoffman circling around. Ball is headed out. Landfair looks like she went head-to-head with somebody. Fager goes down. Hoffman stays with it. Ball is cleared out. Looks like that is cleared out by the Rebels. That'll be thrown in by Bennett. Bennett to Swartz. Swartz kick will go across the end, and it'll be a kick for the Rebels. It'll be taken by Cooley again. So Cooley's kick is up, taken away by Landfair, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Wolverines. Landfair there battling Muller. Looks like Muller is staying with her this half. That was Rickert there all the way back playing defense. Taken away by Hannah Steffen. Steffen up, looking for Jorgensen. Jorgensen's touch is taken away by the Rebels. Yoder screams ball down to the other end. It's be played by Tyler. Tyler's kick is up. Now back again. Steffen, and looks touched there by Varney. Varney has it now. Varney looking up to Hoffman. Hoffman gets herself set. Hoffman goes back to, it's like that is Allie Steffen. Steffen up to Fager. Fager over top of Jorgensen. No play on it. It will be a throw in here for the Rebels. Rebels throw in. Ball is thrown in, headed by Fager. And then back by Yoder. Yoder's goes out of bounds. Fager throws in. Fager looking up for Landfair, I believe. Ball is taken out by the Rebels again. So Fager again with another throw in. Fager's throw in again, looking for Landfair. Landfair is out there battling with Muller. Muller is marking Landfair the whole time here. Hoffman with it. Hoffman turns corner. Hoffman's shot is high over top of the bar. Good look by Hoffman, just a little bit underneath it. So it'll be Rebels kicking it in. Again, this will be Cooley. So Cooley looks up. Ball is taken away there by Jorgensen. Jorgensen's kick is up and off the Rebels and out of bounds. Again, it's like that's Hoffman again. Hoffman working around, kicks it, ends up going out of bounds. So here again, Cooley will take this one for the Rebels. Cooley gets herself set. Shot is up. Is fielded there by Bering. Back to right to Hoffman. Hoffman with it. Hoffman up to Landfair. Landfair turns corner, dribbles. Looks to get a shot off, and just wide, looking for the back post. Had everyone fooled, had Martins out of position and looked for that back post, just couldn't quite sneak it in there. So that looks like it was touched up by the Rebels, so it will be a corner kick. Hoffman will go back to take this one. After Bering took the first one in the second half, Hoffman back into that corner. Hoffman shot up. Headed by Swartz and just wide. Good piece of look there, but couldn't quite get it to go in. So Cooley will take it again for the Rebels. Cooley goes up over top. It's played there by Bennett. Bennett looks up. But that is Rickard who clears it to the other end. We got a run out by, is that by Yoder? But yep, that was Yoder running out. Ball ends up with Bering. Bering coming back down the middle. Bering shoots the ball up. That ball is being chased out by the goalie all the way out by Martins to make that play. It had Landfair running up deep on her. Ball kick is up, and it looks like that one will take a bounce and go out of bounds. Be a throw in by Bennett. Bennett looking for Varney on the throw in. Varney and Swartz and a couple of the Rebels came together. So this one again will be a throw in by Bennett. Bennett looking for Hoffman. Hoffman with it. Hoffman goes to Bering. Bering looking up. Has Jorgensen. Jorgensen back to Bering. A good play there by Cooley to kick that one out. Ends up with Fager, though. Fager. It's like we got a little bump there, and be a foul on Fager, so it'll be Rebels ball. And Cooley's clear is out. Just out of bounds. Will be a throw in here for the Wolverines. Fager with the throw in. It's like that was off of Landfair and out of bounds. So Rebels with the throw in. Ball is tipped up by Yoder. Yoder, she's got Olsen running with her. She has to circle back. Looks to go middle with it. Touched by Olsen. But it is wide. It will be a Wolverine kick. Be taken by Tyler. Tyler's kick is up. Takes a hop. Headed by Jorgensen. Jorgensen staying with it. Jorgensen over to Bennett. Bennett looks up for Hoffman. Hoffman back to Varney. Varney coming down the middle. Varney and Rickert. Varney pokes it back. Swartz is on it, but Martins comes out and makes the save. That's another close one with the Wolverines bearing down on her. So Martin's kick is out wide. It will be taken by Hoffman. Hoffman coming back. Hoffman steps around. Bump. Hoffman still with the ball. Hoffman left-footed, just up to Martins. Martins makes the play on that one. Not a lot on it from Hoffman. Got a equipment issue. Martin's ready to get going. Official wasn't quite ready to get going with her. Ball is up. Taken by Bering. Bering with it at midfield. Bering up to Hoffman. Hoffman touch back. Bering ends up with it. Bering come around the corner here. Bering has Varney looking up for Hoffman to Landfair. Landfair out to Swartz. Swartz from the right. Puts the ball on. And it is knocked down by Martins off her hands, and she went and got it. And Martins is having to play big tonight. Ball is up. Touched by Varney. Header by Varney. Bennett takes it. Bennett. It's like might have been a handball there, but inadvertent, so it'll be taken by Bering. The Wolverines get set up. Bering's kick is up. Cycles a little bit left. looking for Landfair there. Ball is cleared out by the Rebels. Touched up there by, it's like Allie Steffen back there battling. Ball is out off of Brooklyn Yoder. So it'll be a throw in here for Fager. Looks like the Rebels are making a quick change. Jada Blom is in. Missed the number of who came off. Fager's throw in to Jorgensen. Ball is taken away by the Rebels. Back to Tyler. Tyler will field it and secure the ball. Tyler getting ready here to kick it away for the Wolverines. Ball is up. Big hop. So we had substitution for the Wolverines. Joy Eilderts is in. And Eilderts is battling Naomi Clark right now. So here comes Varney. Varney looking up. Varney is shielded off by Rickert. The ball is kicked deep into the Wolverines' goal. The Wolverines' end. Rickert battling Varney. Varney still with it. Varney, Rickert checks her off it. Bennett to Varney. Varney up to Hoffman. Hoffman there too. Hoffman fakes the pass, dribbles around. Hoffman up to the middle. That is headed out by Naomi Clark. Great job there. Again, ball up to the side to Brooklyn Yoder. Ball is out of bounds. Be a Fager throw in. Fager throws in, looking for Jorgensen. Jorgensen has the ball taken away, but she stays with it. Looks like we will have a foul maybe on Jorgensen. Definitely getting physical out there tonight. Throw in by the Rebels, taken away by Fager. Fager looking up for Jorgensen. Rebels clear it back. Down deep, played by Tyler. Rebels had Olsen running in deep on that one. Tyler with a good play. Tyler's kick out. Touched by Fager. Fager looking for Hoffman. Hoffman around the corner. Hoffman fake to Bennett. Bennett to the middle. That his ball was cleared out of there. Looks like that was by Rickert. Throw in Bennett to Hoffman. Hoffman turns corner. Hoffman low looking up for Eilderts. Ball again to Rickert, played by Bennett. Bennett is checked off by Olsen. Olsen brings it to the middle. Bering will end up with it. Bering looking up to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking for Eilderts again. That one will be cleared out to the side by Clark, but Landfair chases it down. It stays in bounds. So Yoder up to Blom. Blom with it in the middle. Looks up. That ball is taken away there by Allie Steffen. Steffen to Fager. Fager and Yoder battling. It looks like it will go to the Rebels. And we're going to have a change here by the Rebels. Carly Rickert will come out, and it looks like Aaliyah Clark will come in for her. Throw in by the Rebels. A lot of battle here. Hannah Steffen. Steffen up to Jorgensen. Jorgensen stays with it. Jorgensen still with it. Jorgensen looking up for Landfair. Landfair with a touch. Landfair turns corner. Landfair one-on-one. Off to the side. That will go out of bounds off of Muller. So scores coming in here as the Wolverines get ready for a corner kick taken by Hoffman. That Denver and Columbus game is it's 0-0 with 30 minutes to go in that game. So a battle there in Denver. And the Wolverines here trying to finish this one off. Hoffman's corner is up to Eilderts. That ball is poked away by Varney. It will go out of bounds to the Rebels. Rebels throw in. Taken away by Varney. Looking up. Eilderts with it. Eilderts off of her and out of bounds. Rebels with another throw in. Rebels throw in. Good header there by Varney. Eilderts played it up against Clark, and the ball went off Clark. Thrown in here. Eilderts with it. Eilderts looking for Bennett. Bennett, and the ball ends up with Hoffman. Hoffman up to Landfair with a quick touch, but couldn't do anything with it. Is that Apple? The Apple in? Apple is in for the Wolverines. She had a shot there and ends up getting the foul. Battling here. So be taken by the Rebels. Rebels go up with it. Ball is touched up, taken away by Varney. Varney is then checked by Olsen, and that will be a Wolverine ball. Wolverines getting ready here. Bering will take it. Bering's kick is up. Played there right in the center by Cooley. Cooley out. Ball is taken away by Allie Steffen. So you got Bering battling Yoder, and the ball goes off of the Wolverines. Out of bounds will be a throw-in. We got a quick change coming for the Rebels. Looks like it is Rickert back in for Clark, for Leah Clark. Ball is thrown in by the Rebels. Yoder has it. Looks like it will be out of bounds off the Rebels. So the ball will go to Tyler for the kick. Tyler gets herself set. We're at 24 minutes to go, 24 and a half minutes to go here in the game. 4-0 Wolverines. Oh, that ball was not taken by Tyler. That ball was taken by Bering. So Tyler comes out, gets it. That was a good look there by the Rebels. But Tyler makes a good play on the ball. Tyler with the ball here will clear it. Tyler's kick is up. Varney and Rickert are playing there. That's Clark comes away with it. We have got a foul on the Wolverines. Looks like that might have been on Varney. So Bennett pokes the ball to the side. Come back there by Olsen. Olsen with it. Olsen battling Varney. Ball is flipped in. Rickert with it. Looks like Hannah Steffen just had to kick that out of bounds. Rickert will throw it in. Rickert's throw in. Battle there by Olsen. Ball's up. Landfair goes down. Ball is cleared out. Hannah Steffen still battling. Ball's up and secured by Tyler. Rebels putting a little bit of a kick into this one now. Tyler with it. It's a big hop on it. Ends up with Cooley. Cooley just takes the ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here by the Wolverines. Bennett to throw it in. Bennett looking for Hoffman. Hoffman touch up. Back to Bennett. Bennett goes across with it to Apple. Apple gets checked off it. Blown with it. Looking up. That will be Bering back to Tyler. Tyler then clears it. Ball back up. Bennett with it. Ball is cleared out by Rickert. Rickert gets the ball out of bounds. Will be a throw in by Bennett. Bennett with a throw in to Allie Steffen. Steffen with it. Steffen looking up for Apple. A little bit wide of her. Ball is then cleared. Is taken all the way down into the Wolverines' end by the Rebels. Touched up by Allie Steffen. Cleared out there by Bennett. Ball to Hoffman. Hoffman with it. Hoffman with Varney on her left. Hoffman comes up the right side. Swings it back to the middle. To Varney. Varney down the middle. Chips in. Eildert's right there. Landfair with it. Landfair gets it taken away. Again, we getting updates as we go along with looks like it will be Rebel ball. Rebels will clear it. Denver has just scored under 26 with under 26 to go. They lead that game 1-0 over Columbus. Again, we're getting soccer balls switched up. Get one of the official likes. Back there to Cooley. Cooley brings it up. The ball will come down. That's taken away there by Allie Steffen. Steffen looks for Apple. Apple down the left. Apple looking to the middle. Eilderts had a run on it, but couldn't quite get to it. Eilderts will check off Clark. Eilderts back to Hoffman. Hoffman now into the box. Hoffman looks up. Ball is touched up and then booted out by the goalie. Martins clears it out. Hoffman will throw it in. Hoffman's throw in to Landfair. Landfair, quick touch, but nobody in the middle. Ball is attempted to be cleared by Cooley, but she didn't quite get it all. Steffen with it. Steffen to Varney. Varney over to Allie Steffen. Steffen up on the left to Apple. Is that Apple? Is that Bakken? It's getting harder to see up here, folks. Varney with it. Rain still coming down. Bennett goes back to get it. I believe I was calling that Apple. I believe that is Bakken over there. Ball is cleared out by the Rebels. Fager makes a play on it. Couldn't quite get to it. Ball is into the goal and stopped there by Tyler. Tyler with a good stop again. Tyler with the ball. Her kick right to Hoffman. Hoffman with it. Hoffman touches up to Varney. Varney coming down the middle. Varney looking for Landfair on the run. Couldn't quite get it by Cooley. Varney ends up with it. Back to Landfair. Ball is cleared out, but goes right to that Allie Steffen. Steffen to Eilderts. Eilderts chases it down to the right here. Eilderts and Clark battle, and Clark ends up just kicking it out of bounds. Wolverines will have a throw in. Looks like the Wolverines will make a substitution. Hannah Steffen will come out. And Shannon Mormon will come in. So Mormon in for Steffen. All right. Bennett with her throw in. Right to Hoffman. Hoffman to the middle. To Mormon. Just came into the game. Mormon gets ball taken away. Here come the Rebels. Coming back down. That is Blome. Coming down. Looking up. 3 Rebels on run. And we have got, it's like Fager went down. So Tyler has it. Tyler kicks it deep. Hoffman there to play it. Hoffman turns, looking up to Eilderts. Eilderts on a run. Eilderts and Cooley battling. Cooley just kicks it out. Eilderts will have a Wolverine throw in. Looks like Varney will take it. Varney throw into Landfair. Landfair leaves it for Hoffman. Hoffman with it. Hoffman to the middle. Back to Landfair. Ooh, just stepped over it. Ball gets cleared out. That will be Alex Yoder who will clear it to the side. Great play over there by Brooklyn Yoder. So battle here. Bakken battle. Is that? Looks like it was a foul there on the Rebels. So Wolverines will take the ball. Ball is up, touched. Landfair with it. Landfair lets it go. Lets it go out of bounds. With a couple substitutions coming in for the Wolverines. Rain is coming down harder. Columbus has evened that game up, it looks like. So that ball is out of bounds Landfair with it. Be another corner kick for the Wolverines. Hoffman comes the other side to take that one. Just an update here from Columbus and Denver. It is now 1-1. Columbus ties that game up. The rain is just continuing to come down here, making it hard to see inside with all the fog, and Hoffman getting set for her corner here. Has Bennett standing right next to her. Hoffman, shot is up. Header on by Swartz and just off to the side. Another corner kick for Hoffman. It's Hoffman here with another corner. She gets set. Here comes the kick. Kick is up. Put it in front, but couldn't quite get it in. The ball will be cleared out by the Rebels. That was Wyatt. Wyatt with the ball, the clear out. That ball is thrown in there by Bennett. Bennett to Swartz. Swartz to Varney, and the ball ends up off a couple Rebels' head. Varney with it now. Varney and Bennett. Ball is out to the Rebels. Be a throw in by the Rebels. Rebels throw in, taken by Bennett. She just chips it back out of bounds. We are down to 14 minutes to go in the game. Okay, again, we are keeping this as live as we can. Columbus now with another goal is up 2-1 at Denver. Wolverines with it. That is Allie Steffen. Steffen to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking for Hoffman. Hoffman looking back for Jorgensen. Jorgensen challenge, gets it to Landfair. Landfair off to the side to Hoffman. Hoffman gets it tipped away, but good battle there by Bennett. Bennett, Hoffman to Swartz. Swartz kicks it just behind the net. So it'll be a kick for the Rebels, taken by Cooley. Cooley gets herself set as we come down under 14 minutes to go in this game. Wolverines lead 4-0. Cooley's kick taken by Swartz. But taken away there by Olsen. Olsen to Clark. Clark puts it up and out. It would be a throw-in for the Wolverines. Bennett with the throw-in. Bennett to Varney. Varney back to Bennett. Ball is off of Olsen and out of bounds. Will be another throw in here for Bennett. Bennett looks to go to Jorgensen. Jorgensen, it ends up with Varney. Varney takes it. That goes to Rickert. Here is Bering. Bering looking deep. Tipped up. Hoffman ends up with it. Hoffman, ball ends up getting cleared out by Naomi Clark. A good battle between Olsen and Steffen. Allie Steffen up the side. Chips it in, looking for Swartz. Swartz on a run. To the left, kicks it, chips it towards the goal. That is stopped by Martins. Martins rolls it out. Ball to Blom. Blom will bring it. Jorgensen defending. Gets around Jorgensen. The ball is kicked up and deep, and that is Yoder on a run. That will be a corner kick for the Rebels. Wolverines defense gets set. A corner for the Rebels. It looks like Yoder will take it. As Alex Yoder setting up. Here's the kick. Ball to the center. Almost had a look by Olsen, and ball is out. Here comes Varney. We got throw in for the Rebels. Rebels will throw it in. Rickert prepares to throw it in. Rickert looking for Olsen. We're down to 11:40 to go in the game. Olsen back to Rickert. Back to Olsen and out behind the net. So again, this will be Tyler for the Wolverines, and it's probably hard for you guys at home to see, but it is pouring out there right now. What started as a light sprinkle when we started has gotten worse. So Tyler gets herself set. Tyler's kick is up. Touched up, back by the Rebels. Rebels bring it back. It looks like Tyler with a good play there. Not sure who took that shot. We are under 11 minutes. Tyler's getting ready to kick it. Tyler's kick goes to about midfield. Good hop. Good play there by Landfair. Ball by Varney. Varney to Hoffman. Hoffman back to Varney. Here comes Varney on a run. Looking for Landfair. Up over top. Played by Martins. Comes out and gets it. Martins over top. Taken by Bering. Bering played by Varney. Varney looks just past Hoffman. It's like that was blown. Here comes Allie Steffen. Steffen touched up there by Mormon. Mormon to Hoffman. Hoffman. Hoffman one-on-one. Hoffman just slipped, gets taken away. Hoffman still battling. So here comes the Rebels. It's Brooklyn Yoder coming up the side. Yoder to the middle. Slips as she went to plant. The field is probably getting pretty treacherous out there. This is, with the rain pouring, it is going to be hard to keep your footing. As we get under 9.5 to go in the game, Wolverines do lead 4-0. Ball is up by Tyler. Tyler looking for Hoffman. Hoffman. Ball ends up with Bennett. Bennett to Varney. Varney looking up. Had Swartz and Landfair running up. Ball ends up getting kicked out of bounds. Hoffman with a throw in. We got another substitution coming in. Looks like Mormon will come off. And it looks like Fuller is in. So Hoffman with her throw in, looking for Landfair. Landfair turns, sets herself, gets around. Ball is cleared out there by Clark. Katie Clark did a good job of marking Landfair. Ball is out of bounds to the Wolverines. It's like Bakken back in. Who's on that other side? Oh, that was Landfair. Sorry. Landfair with it. Ball into Landfair. Landfair turns, fires off the post. Off the post. The ball is put back in. By Roeder. Caitlin Roeder with the putback off the miss off the post shot by Landfairs. 8:22 to go. That is. So here again, the Rebels prepare to put the ball. Okay, again, update from Denver. That game is now tied at 2. So what was a non-scoring game there for a while has now become 2-2. Denver and Columbus tied. Winner of that one plays the winner of this one. So Rebels with it again. Just footing is very treacherous out there. That was Rickert looking for a shot, and ball went wide left, so it'll be Tyler with the ball. Definitely seeing a lot more slipping on the field. I think as it gets wetter and wetter, it's going to be tougher and tougher to. That game over in Denver's got 14 minutes to go. That ball off the legs of Olsen, and then just cleared out of there by Hannah Steffen. So it'll be a Rebel corner kick from this near side corner. Looks like it will be Alex Yoder taking it. The Rebels get set. Wolverines defense gets set. Here comes the kick by Yoder to the middle. Headed up, cleared out. Not quite all the way out. Cleared out then by Hannah Steffen. Hannah Steffen clears it out of bounds. That will be a Rebel throw in. Rebels preparing to throw the ball in. Battling over there between Fagor and Yoder. Ball was put in by Ball was centered by Brooklyn Yoder, and Alex Yoder couldn't quite finish it. So it'll be Miranda Tyler. Oh, looks like, nope, it will not be Tyler. Getting hard to see everybody out there. It is definitely coming down. Looks like that might be Bering or Steffen, 20 or 22, and I can't tell the difference right now. Ball out of bounds to the Rebels. Okay, that is Bering, it looks like. Ball up, thrown in by the Rebels. Hoffman takes it. Hoffman to Swartz. Back to Hoffman. Hoffman looking for Swartz down the side. She's got to run. Ball stays inbounds. Swartz centers. Looking for Landfair right down the middle, or Roeder on the backside. Ball is up and scored by Landfair. Landfair with her third goal of the night. So Landfair with her third of the night. Did not catch the assist. It's getting harder to see up here, folks, but we have 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Wolverines up 6-0. Rebels just kick it deep into the Wolverines' goal. Here comes Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Hoffman. Hoffman to Bennett. Bennett to Varney. Varney goes up to Jorgensen. Jorgensen with it. Nobody on her. Jorgensen looking up for Landfair. Landfair has a run. Landfair coming across the middle. Looks for Hoffman. Hoffman back across the middle. Hoffman sitting in the middle. We got a foul on Hoffman. Like Hoffman was battling. That might have been Blom out there. As I said, folks, it is getting foggy in here. It's hard to see. Rain is coming down harder. This is, my opinion, football weather. Ball is up. Off of Steffen and then off Olsen and out of bounds. Throw in there by Bennett. Bennett touched up by Varney. Varney taken away by the Rebels. Wolverines with two back against Olsen. Ball back to Tyler. Tyler comes up the middle with it. Touched by Jorgensen. Jorgensen around. Looks, kicks it into the corner. Looks like Roeder running up on the side there. Roeder just gets blasted. Like it'd be Wolverine ball. Hoffman with the throw in. Nope, Hoffman with the kick. So Hoffman sets herself. Kick is up and off the goalie. Oh, off the goalie, and Swartz on the backside couldn't turn it in. Ball ends up going to the Wolverines, or to the Rebels. We're down to 3 minutes to go here in the game. Rebels are preparing. It's Cooley taken by Swartz. Roeder battling. Oh, just couldn't quite played by Bennett. Bennett, ball is up. That's Rickert there. Swartz tries to come back. It'll be a throw in for the Rebels. Rickert to throw it in. Nope. Naomi Clark to throw it in, or to kick. It's going to be a kick. Clark with the kick up, puts it on Tyler. Tyler with the good hands. Makes the save again. Here comes Tyler ready to clear this thing. We got 2.5 minutes to go. Wolverines lead this one 6-0. Up to Hoffman. Hoffman battling Wyatt as she's done all second half. Looks up for Landfair. Landfair. Ball taken off her foot. Here comes Landfair. Landfair down the middle looking for Hoffman. Hoffman looking back for Landfair. Nope. That ball taken away by Cooley. Ball comes off to Roeder. Roeder puts it on goal. Martins with a good play on that one. Ball is kicked out by Martins. Then taken here by Hannah. Steffen just clears it. This will be Rickert getting ready to throw it in. Rickert's throw in. Great play there by Varney from behind. Then off of Hoffman. Hoffman kicks it off Rickert and out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for the Wolverines. Bennett to throw it in. Bennett to Varney. Varney with a quick touch. Taken away there by Rickert. Rickert just kicks it in deep. Olsen on a run. Being chased by Steffen. Steffen takes it away from her and just kicks it out of bounds. We will reset. Be a throw in by the Rebels. 1:04 to go in the game. Throw in there by Rickert. Ball is just cleared out by Varney. Varney with just a quick clear. It'll be a corner kick. We're under a minute. Clock is running. Wolverines getting set defensively. This will be, looks like this again will be Alex Yoder taking the kick. Yoder from the corner. Puts it on. Ball clears through the middle. And it looks like that was a touch and a goal for the Rebels. I did not see who got that one. So 31 seconds to go in the game. The Rebels get a goal. There's a lot of bodies in the middle. So that was Carly Rickert with the goal. Waiting for the official announcement. Wolverines deep. Here come the Rebels. Again, we are under 20 seconds. Wolverines trying to clear this one out. Finish this game up to Landfair. Landfair got Swartz on her right. Landfair just dribbling out. Landfair with it. She is going to run. Looks like she will hold and run the timeout. And that will be your ball game, folks. Wolverines take this one 6-1 on 3 goals by Landfair, 1 by Hoffman, 1 by Roeder, and 1 by Jorgensen. Great job tonight by both teams. Again, conditions were not the greatest for it. Wolverines will advance, will host Thursday night starting at 6. They will host the winner of that Denver and Columbus game, which I believe is still tied at 2. They are playing that one. 6 minutes to go. That one is a two-goal game. We want to thank everybody for joining us. Again, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union reminds you to practice good sportsmanship at all times, support your athlete and team positively, and enjoy the game. Folks, I know whether it sounds like I know soccer or not, I don't, but I do know a lot of these kids. I appreciate the time that they put in. Again, this is definitely weather that it's hard to sit and watch it. It was hard to call, fogging up the inside here. But the Wolverines will be back on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. I am not sure who's calling that. I believe I will be down calling baseball with Brad Eichenberg that night. That was our opening home game. Again, here from New Hartford, Wolverines win this one 6-1. We'll move on to the regional final, which will be hosted here in New Hartford on Thursday starting at 6 o'clock. For Dike-New Hartford Wolverine Soccer, this is Joe Huck. Have a good night.